Welcome back to Viewers and Gamers. It is time for a new episode of the Xenoblade Chronicles X playthrough, and today we're going to do even more Affinity quests before we can move on to Chapter 9, starting with this one the game wants us to do, called, as soon as I can get the A button working, Spy Games. I'm supposed to be level 30 for this, but I'm level 50, so let us begin. I'm totally going to breeze right through this one.
Had I known I'd be forced to wait, I would have brought a book.
Our apologies, Director General. Our blade work has been keeping us especially busy as of late. Besides, it's pretty unusual to get a direct request from you.
I would hope that warranted special priority. This mission affects us all.
If it's an official mission, shouldn't we take it through the normal channels?
Personally, I consider it very official, but both Nagi and Vandam refused me. Shouted me down, actually.
What? Then we're probably not even allowed to take it, right?
Let's hear the brief, and why they turned you down.
A wise decision. You're familiar with Jair Fortress, yes? In a few days, we'll be hitting it with a surprise offensive.
Of course. Every blade on the force is participating.
We built our attack strategy around the idea of limiting casualties as much as possible. As such, we'll be employing mostly long-range fighting tactics.
That would be the sensible choice.
Yes, and I fully support it. But it makes gathering intel nearly impossible. Data on the present state of the ganglion. At the moment, we know next to nothing about their situation. We don't even know if it's possible to negotiate with them or not. We need more information in order to effectively formulate future plans.
All right, you've made your ideas clear. What do you want us to do?
Infiltrate the fortress before we strike. Gather whatever intel you can, and return here with it.
Is that even possible?
Any answer I give would be idle speculation. But I do believe this mission is of the utmost importance. And I also believe that your team has the best chance of getting it done.
So you decided to ask us face to face? That's quite the honor.
Is that sarcasm?
Take it as you will, sir. What if we refuse?
Then I'll ask the team with the next highest chances, and so on. Send in the damn janitors if I have to. Whatever it takes.
You truly believe it's this important?
I do.
All right then. We'll do it.
Excellent.
But we're not taking any unnecessary risks. If things get hairy, we'll cut and run empty-handed if we must.
Let's all hope it never comes to that.
Just one question, if I may. Are those really your only reasons for wanting this intel?
What other reasons would there be?
Any answer I give would be idle speculation, sir.
My goal has always been to secure a future for humanity on this planet. It's as simple as that.
All right. I'll take you at your word. Let's get back to the barracks and prepare. This one's going to be tough.
Alright, gather information on the ganglion by infiltrating their fortress. It's invisible to avoid conflict. You should choose a route with few enemies. Alright, fine then. Alright, gonna fast travel right back to the barracks like the game wants. Get over here.
I hope you don't mind I let myself in.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing you know about our meeting with the Director General.
And from the look on yours, I'm guessing you accepted the mission.
We'll do what we can. Elma was super clear. If things get dangerous, we'll call it off.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Don't forget, you're all far more valuable to us than any intel you might come back with.
Tatsu totally agree and definitely never forget.
In other words, don't worry about us.
And then where shall we fast travel now, game? Alright, we don't need to go over the cauldron, so it looks like Oblivia we gotta go to, so it looks like we're over here. Alright, let me just get into my skills over here. Hopefully this doesn't make the infiltration mission a bad thing. Or at least harder than it should be. Just gonna float right past these guys. Maybe it's a good thing I'm over leveled. There's a lot of enemies in their 50s over here. Alright, skill, just park this out here. Totally not enemy skill, nope.
This should be the fortress mainframe.
Think you can get in?
I can try, but I wouldn't bother holding your breath. Even if I can, it'll take time. Better to pull the drive and analyze it later.
Alright, let's run with that. Just as soon as we're done with them. Let's take care of these
Uh-oh,
ones
we've been
first,
spotted.
Then we can retrieve the data.
Oh, this won't be hard. That's one down, and the others are about to fall in mere seconds.
You can do it!
And you're dead. Bye-bye.
Drive secured, ma'am.
You're amazing, Lynn. Now let's get out of here ASAP so we can head back to the city and report in.
Okay, we can get out of here ASAP, alright? We just need the power of fast travel. Alright, just need to go right in front of the Blade Tower. And don't you just love fast travel? It's the greatest thing ever put into a game. Well, besides the XP system of any RPG.
Is that the ganglion data drive? Excellent work. You have my thanks.
Tatsu happy to get thanks, but more happy to get reward.
Of course. I'll reward you for your efforts with as large a sum as I'm able. Next comes the task of decrypting and analyzing this data. Elma, perhaps you could...
I'm afraid not. However, I might suggest letting a man-on take a look. If you'd like, we can bring it to someone we know.
I see. I leave it to you then.
Alright, next up, looks like we gotta go to the man-on ship. Let's fast travel once again.
Anyway.
That would be a huge help, yes. Thank you.
For you, I'm more than happy to help. Oh, yes. Least I can do for saving my life, right?
When you're finished, deliver the results straight to the Director General's office, okay?
You got it, okay?
Alright, let's go give him our report.
Wonderful. I'll expect a report from the Manon then. It seems I was correct. Your team was the right one for the job. I hope you'll continue to assist in the future.
Of course, as long as our goals align.
Our mutual objective is the continued survival of the human race. This will not change.
Indeed.
The continued survival of the human race. Everything's a speech with that guy.
No, that's one thing he's truly serious about.
You know, I heard something the other day. Did you know about his son? The soldier?
No. Is he a Blade?
He never left Earth. Apparently because of the Director General. He sent his son on a mission just before the White Whale took off.
Yes.
Yes, yes! How can Stuffy Suit call himself a datapod?
Right?
It's not fair to judge someone based on hearsay.
But Elma...
Perhaps he's the sort of person who refuses to give his family special treatment. Regardless, if there's one thing I'm sure of, it's that he's acting on what he feels to be right. It may seem cold at times, but you should at least give the man his due.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, mission complete. And I get some weird veteran's uniform out of it. Didn't even notice that before, but now I did. Anyways, there's another Affinity quest right over here I'd like to do, so this is exactly the one I'm going to do next. And this one's called the Manhunt. Looks like we're going to Noxlum for this one, guys.
Ah, look who's here.
Did you see that Vandom was untextured there for a
Turns
frame
out
or
I've got a
two?
mission that's right up your alley.
In other words, something dangerous.
I don't remember that mistake being in the Wii U version.
You're perfect for it. Now then, remember the night the Ganglion hit us? Your team took on a pair of Xenos. Real bad apples. A big old lug and one nasty little lady.
Dogon and Reese, I think it was.
There's no forgetting those two.
Yep, that's them. We just got word they've been spotted skulking around Noctilum.
Could they be planning another attack?
That or who knows what. Whatever they're up to, I can tell you, it ain't gonna be good for us.
Muscle Man not worry his mustache hair's gray. Team Tatsu is on the case.
Right. Those two are no pushovers. We fought them once and we beat them once. We're the best choice to take this on. We'll leave immediately.
Thanks, Colonel.
Alright, there have been reports on that pair who raided New LA have been sighted in Noxlum. Go there and investigate. I shall investigate. Alright, we're going all the way over to Noxlum next. Well, you guys already kind of knew that from earlier, but still. Alright, we gotta go this way. Let's go over here. You know, they say just Transformers or robots in disguise, anyways. I got a little campfire over here. It's not even nighttime.
It's still smoking.
Bad guy's campfire.
Either that or they were playing Dark Souls, I don't know. Gotta spawn in with that campsite, right?
This fire was active until just recently.
It's strange. The campfire doesn't strike me as their style.
Heard something.
Someone's coming. Everyone, hide!
How are we gonna hide? We have big-ass skettles.
Looks like we're too late. Damn it. Those two could be anywhere. Come on. That guy's the size of a mech. There can't be that many places for him to hide. Whatever. We'd better report to the captain.
Soldier's definitely ganglion.
Elma, did you hear that? Guy's the size of a mech.
And they're looking for a pair.
But why would Dagon and Reese... I mean, they're ganglion too, right?
Maybe they deserted after bitter defeat courtesy of Tatsu.
Courtesy of who?
Courtesy of who indeed? You did fuck all, dude.
Targets.
Everything we've heard seems to point that way.
Maybe we should shake those two down for intel. See what they know.
What do you think? All right. We should be able to handle a couple of grunts easily enough. Let's see what we can find out.
Oh, it's time to deal with these guys. Hey, it's time for you guys to die.
Don't fall behind. Moving in. I'm stuck at range now. If I'm here, I come. I think there's hope. I like them nice and sharp. We did great.
It's no use.
It's no use.
Now then, who are you chasing and why?
We'll never talk, human scum.
I don't think you understand. This isn't a request.
Target sighted. All units rally at .49.
You hear that?
Let's move.
What should we do about these two?
Knock them out and leave them.
Alright, now let's go all the way up here. Into the shark's jaw. Don't know why there's sharks in a forest, but okay. Now this is where the tainted are. I can't go through here, can I? I guess we're gonna have to jump through here. Clearly we need to go all the way up there somehow.
More enemies.
Oh no, we just need to go in here. Oh, look who we found. Hey, who's this? Wait a minute, I think I know who this is. It's Bessie the Blade X girl. I remember her from the Wii U version.
It's not our pair after all.
Yeah, but who are they?
Humans? What are they doing here? Who cares? Wipe them out.
I'm gonna wipe you guys out first. You don't mess with Best Girl like that.
Looks like we have
Thank
no
you.
choice.
You know who I'm talking about in just a second. I can just run all you over. Also, I'm still in car mode. Alright, now you will all die. Screaming.
Don't follow up.
Fight like children.
Enemy down. Exiting scout.
Alright, even better. I'm just gonna take you all on foot. You guys are not winning, not one bit.
Fight
waiting for a chance, Uncle. You Starfall Blossom! Three-second range Starfall Blossom! Starfall Flame! Starfall Follow-up! Jet Stream! Backslash! Enemy down! We can closing up on it!
Goodbye. Alright, just one more to go. That's this guy sitting over here.
Starfall Rondo! Scattered like leaves.
I'm sorry if we frightened you. My name is Elma. And you are? Are we correct in assuming that the Ganglion are after you? If so, we might be able to help. We come from a planet called Earth, but now we're fighting the Ganglion here on Mira.
Really?
Pay them no heed, Rock.
But Celica, they just beat up those bad guys.
It matters not. I shall not be fooled again.
Well, either way, it's not safe here.
Don't flatter us with your hollow kindness.
Listen, I understand that it may be hard for you to trust a random pack of strangers. But we really do want to help if we can. I hope you can believe us.
Come on, Celica. They seem all right, don't they?
Perhaps, but...
Tatsu, pleased to make acquaintance of new friend Celica.
And you are... a Nopon?
Indeed. Friends saved Tatsu from nasty Ganglion.
Just like they saved us.
Yes, so if Tatsu is trusting friends, Celica can too. Nopon's honor.
Well... You might say that we're fugitives of a sort. Ones that are running low on hiding places.
Our city, New LA, is home to many races besides humans. Both of you would be welcome there. There's no pressure, of course. You can stay or leave as you see fit.
Thank you. That is most kind. My name is Celica.
And I'm Brock. Nice to meet you.
Huh.
I'm
You know, if I had Knuckle for each time there's a Xenoblade character
These are
named
the
Rock, I'd have two
coordinates
Knuckles.
for New LA.
Which
You
isn't a lot,
get
but it's weird that happened twice.
I believe the two of us can manage, yes.
Then we'll see you back home. Take care, you two.
But like I mentioned before, I absolutely love Celica, and you'll see why later on. Definitely another character I happen to be a bit of a simp for. Yes, everybody, call me a simp. Go ahead. You have my permission. Spareberry the simp.
Hey,
How did they get here before us? Whatever, I'm not complaining.
Hello, everyone.
Hey! Over here!
How do you like the city so far?
It's rather overwhelming, to be honest. But Rock seems quite content, so... We'd like to stay if that's permissible.
of course. And whatever you need, just let us know, okay?
Anytime Celica have a problem, Team Tatsu have the solution.
You have our gratitude.
Alright, mission completed. You came across Silicon Rock during your search, whereupon you brought them back to New LA, clearing up the misunderstanding. Alright, and then there's another Affinity quest right over here. New to New LA? Well, I gotta complete Chapter 9 first. But spoiler alert, yes, Celica is another playable character, but it seems we need to do that side quest first, but that'll be in a later episode. I absolutely love Celica too, but again, we'll save that for a future episode. Feels like most RPGs I play on this channel, there's always that one female character I'm a bit of a simp for. And it's not gonna stop anytime soon, thank you very much. But anyways, let's go back to the Blade Barracks. There's a few other Affinity quests I'd like to do in here. Alright, like this one over here. First off, though, we need to take Niel out of the team. Sorry, I'm gonna have to remove you for a second. Let me just save real quick. Just in case things go south, as I like to say. Now let's do it Nagi's time.
Someone here to visit.
Is this about a new mission?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Commander? You don't sound like your usual self.
If Mustache Friend have troubles, maybe Tatsu can help.
Right. We're alone here, yeah? Just your team?
Yes, just who you see here.
Okay, then. This mission is sensitive stuff. Need to know for your ears only, etc. Alright?
What is it? Did something happen?
I won't beat around the bush. Nagi's gone missing. It's been 6 hours since we lost contact. He was out inspecting the Lifehold remains we found in Primordia.
Wait a sec. He did not go out there alone.
He had a team of Harriers escorting him. Their last transmission was, in combat with the Ganglion, and then, nothing. Which I'm sure you'll agree does not bode well.
At the same time, we don't want to jump to any conclusions, especially ones that could start a panic.
It could, yeah. So much of what we got going on depends on him.
We need to resolve this before anyone finds out he's gone.
Look, I'll do my best to keep this under wraps while you check it out. But we need you to hurry. Find him.
Understood. We'll leave right away.
Alright, after setting off to inspect a piece of the Lifehold, Secretary Nagi dropped out of contact. Investigate his whereabouts with utmost secrecy. Alright, let's see, where did that guy go? Alright, he's all the way over here. Let's fast travel to this. Alright, I don't see anybody over here yet. But there's some wreckage.
This is where Secretary Nagi's last transmission came from.
Right. His escort team had arrived, and they were engaged with a ganglion here.
But Tatsu not see anyone.
Elma, I'm picking up a residual heat signal. This battle must have went down recently. The signal just spiked. What the heck is going on?
Let's go find out.
Alright, what's going on over here? Does look like a piece of the Lifehold, actually. Thanks for finding this little island over here, huh? Hey, there's Nagi. I'd say it's another pronunciation, but I'd get flagged for that.
Is this all you, sir?
It wasn't enough to save them. I lost.
Never missed just being funny.
Those Harriers were your escorts, sir. Keeping you alive was their mission. I'm sure they have no regrets.
He never would have let this happen.
With respect, comparing yourself to those who are no longer with us won't get you anywhere, sir.
But Tatsu is glad Secretary is safe. Team Tatsu should hurry and tell Mustache Man.
I suppose you're right. Do me a favor. Head back to the city and file a report on all this.
You're not coming with us, sir?
There's something I need to do first.
Sir. It's nice to be reminded we've got a leader worthy of the position.
I'll hang on to these until you're all revived. Until then, rest well, soldiers.
Alright, mission completed once again. Alright, you learned the long sword art, true stream edge. And now we have a new playable character, Secretary Nagi. Division, New LA's Defense Secretary. Class, Duelist Plus. Oh, so he's a duelist. A Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist. I didn't know he plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyways. And Administrative District is where you can be found. Character bio, the White Whale's former captain. Nagi is now Defense Secretary of New LA. He is a plain-spoken individual who looks up to his blade brethren with warmth. He is also a Iaijutsu master? What? I've never heard of that. And rumored to be the best combatant in all of Blade. I want to see him try, then. Nagi is a skilled warrior capable of engaging several enemies at once. He uses a unique style based on the duelist class. And his signature arts are Blossom Dance and True Stream Edge. Alright, we could put him in the party, actually. Why not? I don't see why we shouldn't. Alright, let's go back to NLA once again. And see what other Affinity missions we can do. Let's go back to the Blade Barracks. There's gotta be a few of them in here we can do. Alright, can't do that one just yet. Alright, what about this one? Our prospective partners. Can't do this one yet. Alright, let's do this one.
Mr. Mustache is here.
Right. Got a new mission for you.
Tatsu happy to take request under consideration. After dinner.
Quite a down turn-up. The commander's here to talk important business. This doesn't have anything to do with you, okay?
Well, actually it does. In fact, Hash Brown here is the linchpin to this assignment.
A mission that relies on Tatsu? What's the job?
Basically, we want him to act as an emissary for us.
Commissary? Sound delicious! Tatsu accept!
He's not talking about food, dummy.
It means to represent us to some other group, to act as an ambassador on our behalf.
Aha! So friends choose Tatsu as most charming and attractive example of new LA residents.
Well, mostly it's because we need to talk with your mama.
Oh, this is just for the Nopon?
Hey, now, don't sell those little critters short. The Nopon would make a crucial strategic ally. Exactly. They deal in materials from well outside our reach, and they trade with other races we don't. Not to mention their caravans bring in all kinds of news and info that we don't have access to here in NLA.
It's true, they're skilled merchants. I'm sure sooner or later we'll need their cooperation if we want to build a unified Mirran society.
That's right. We can use all the know-how they have from interacting with the different tribes to keep everyone together.
Tatsu got a bit lost at the end there, but understood parts about how great and awesome Nopon people are.
Right. Anyway, we'd be happy to host any Nopon inclined to move to New LA. And we'd like you to be the one to propose this new alliance. Understand?
Sounds like we're going to see Coco.
Yep, but that's just one stop on this little goodwill tour. I know you're already familiar with the Dodonga Caravan over in Noctilum. Then I also need you to visit the Dorian Caravan in Oblivion.
Got it.
Take them in whatever order you like. Chosan drafted a treaty for you to give the caravan leaders. See if you can't get them to sign on as allies. We're counting on you.
No problem for Tatsu.
I convinced the Nopon to sign a friendship treaty that welcomes them to New LA. Let's do it. Alright, we just gotta go to that caravan and the other one in Oblivion. Oh, this will be easy. Let's go to the Noxilum one first. Let's just not in Noctilum. Ask her, we'll go to Oblivion first. It's probably because I have that mission set first, that's why it's so bad. I got it right over there in style, as they say, right? Or just on that little island over there. I always liked how fast the little meter countdown happens when you're in skill.
Oi, oi, oi! What this? Who this? Who are you? Tatsu is Tatsu. Tatsu is friend of humans and comes as emissary with important treaty.
You come here as secretary? To do what?
Fool! Tatsu clearly say emissary.
Are you the leader of this caravan?
Oi, yes! Mujiji is dashing and handsome head honcho of Dorian Caravan.
Mujiji Hancho, mustache man from New LA, want Dorian Caravan to sign treaty. Treaty will form allegiance between Caravan and city.
A firm grievance? Caravan do something wrong?
No, allegiance. It just means Mujiji and New LA humans become friends.
Oi! Mujiji know what allegiance are. Mujiji not stupid.
So, do you think maybe you could sign it?
That depend on show of goodwill from friends of Tatsu.
Goodwill?
Oi! Friends want to form brotherhood with Dorian Caravan? Then Mujiji need contract fee first.
Fee? How much Mujiji want?
Mujiji settle for this much.
Seriously? That much?
They view everything in terms of the bottom line. Say what you will, but at least they're honest about it.
Friends understand. This make everything easier. If Mujiji totally honest, this actually amazing bargain for caravan friendship.
Tatsu have no choice. Mujiji wait here. Tatsu and friends bring cash to purchase friendship.
Oi! Act now while supply last.
Alright, and where's our next objective? I guess we guys still gotta be right over here. 3,000? Oh, that's fine. You can easily earn that back. The 30,000 credits.
Friends bring contract fee?
Here you go, if that's what you desire.
Yes! Payday!
Whole caravan
I used payday, it's
will
super
be on
effective.
pollen orbs tonight.
All the fluff shrooms we can eat!
Joining Mujiji Caravan was best idea ever. Oi! Mujiji said so, right? Yes. Good work, friends. Mujiji happy to sign treaty now. All signed.
Yay! We bought friendship!
Thanks for your cooperation.
Now Dorian Caravan and Big City are brothers. If Caravan in trouble, friends make sure to come to help.
Alright, mission complete, but we're not done yet. We gotta get them to sign the other treaty.
Next up, Dodonga Caravan. Time to get treaty finished.
Alright, let's set that mission to the front lines so we know exactly where to go. Alright, going on over to Noctilum, we have to go right over here, and I think this is the one in the cave, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is the one in the cave. And we just gotta go this direction.
Oh, Datapon!
Are you gonna keep referring to him as Datapon? He's your brother.
Datapon bring dinner? Datapon have presents?
Hold on, little Pon. Calm down. Tatsu is not Datapon. Tatsu is Big Brother Pon.
Aww.
Why do little Pon forget every time? And where is Mama Pon?
Mama Pon gone fishing.
Mama Pon left 3 days ago, but Mama Pon's still gone.
Big Brother Pon bring dinner? Big Brother Pon bring fishy?
Wait, little Pon say Mama Pon is gone 3 days? Who goes fishing for 3 days? This happened with Mama Pon before?
No, never.
This first time.
Oh no!
Friends, Tatsu must hurry and find Mama Pon.
Alright, now we gotta go over here, I guess, to go get some fishes.
Fishy was for Little Pond, not big and dumb and ugly beastie. Now Coco feed them you instead. Coco show Beastie what angry Mama Pond capable of.
Wait!
Tatsu!
Tatsu not let anyone mess with Mama Pon. Any who
Yeah,
try
don't mess with the
face
Mama
wrath
Pon.
of Tatsu's
Got
reliable
problems if we
friends.
do.
And there it is. Yep, saw that coming.
Just for that, I'm gonna give you a taste of my wrath.
No mercy! No mercy!
Goodbye.
Mama Pon!
Tatsu! Thank you. Friend saved life of Coco.
Mama Pon, what happened to Big Fish for Little Pon?
Ah, yes. Well, it became snack for ugly critter friends just pounded.
Oh, what will Little Pon eat?
Why, ugly critter, of course. Now be good Tatsu and help Mama Pon carry it home.
No kidding. We probably didn't even need to help.
Tatsu, didn't Commander Vandam have something for you to ask?
Tatsu almost completely forget. Mama Pan, Mustache Man and rest of New LA have request for Dodonga Caravan. They want Mama Pan to sign treaty brought by emissary.
Meaty bought by cemetery?
He's referring to an agreement that our city and your caravan would become allies, Coco.
Oh ho! Well then, sound lovely!
Then Mama Pan need to sign treaty.
Okay, Coco has signed. Now Big City and Dodonga Caravan best of friends. Yay!
We appreciate your cooperation.
Mission completed, and by proxy, we've completed the rest of the mission.
That complete crucial and important mission. Now we report back to Mustache Man.
Nice work, Elma. I knew you could pull it off.
Mustache Man forgetting someone else?
Right. You did good too, Tatsu.
Yes! Dance of glory!
We can expect even more dealings with the No-Pon caravans now.
More No-Pon coming to New LA? Tatsu is excited!
Maybe I'll go the other way and try life in one of the caravans. Tatsu's little brothers and sisters are super cute.
Lindley dumped Tatsu for younger and cuter model already?
And the full mission is completed now. The No-Pon are setting up a local branch for their No-Pon Commerce Guild. Arms manufacturing outfits. Boring name, I know. But I bet the stuff they sell is anything but. Head over to the AM terminal in Armory Alley to check them out. Alright, something we won't be doing anytime soon. There's perspective. Oh yeah, we still can't do that one, not just yet. Alright, there's one other Affinity quest I'd like to do that I have particular interest in. And if I can find it, we will do it. I believe it's down here, actually. Yep, this is the one I wanted to look at. Alright, my dream. And we only have to be level 22 for this one.
Oh, look, the fun police. Here to arrest me, fun police?
Save it, murderess. Look, if these lunks want to fight, it's their call. But goading them on is tacky.
Goading? Who's goading? I just mentioned that I'd take the strongest one along on the next mission.
Charming.
Hey, more charming than you, at least. Though you seem to be doing all right today. Especially considering the intriguing new friend you have there. And so polite. What a catch. What say you dump Miss Sunshine here and come with me?
Hands off, Harpy. We're a team.
Oh, fine, I'll join your team. Are you happy now?
What?
Don't make that face, Arena. You know I love you. Sure, we were born into two very different worlds, but in the end, we grew up in the same one. We can at least pretend to be nice, no?
Easy for you to say. You shot me in the back on our last mission.
What can I say? It seemed like I could get two birds with one stone.
You're terrible.
Terribly glad to be teammates again, right?
How did I know you would say that? Listen, this is a dangerous woman we're talking about here. How is anyone supposed to trust somebody who calls herself murderous? Sure, she's all smiles and sunshine now, but you won't believe what she's capable of.
Didn't Mommy teach you to keep your mouth shut if you didn't have anything nice to say?
I didn't have a mother murderess, and you know it.
Ugh, so serious. Anyway, let's hope it doesn't affect the mission. We should get going. We're on resource gathering duty, fueling humanity's tomorrow today. Am I right? Typical curator garbage, boring as hell, but it's a paycheck.
Fine. One mission with the little rich girl, but then we're done.
Alright, you took on a new job with Arena's acquaintance, the Murderess. And with a name like that, what could possibly go wrong? That sentence seems a little off, but whatever. Alright, we have to put her on the team. Alright, now we must go over to Noctilum to deal with this mission. Also, she uses a Psycho Launcher's best ranged weapon in the game, in my opinion. Alright, we got ourselves some white whale debris. Let us scan it real fast.
Don't move.
Are you kidding me?
So observant. What gave it away? I knew you were a sharp one. See, I'm allergic to sharing, so I'm afraid the reward for this job is mine.
I can't believe you're doing this.
Hey, I could have shot you in the back. I mean, again.
Who are they?
I told you I plan to use the winners of that fight on my next job.
We were the job? This is low, murderess, even for you.
Whatever it takes to make my dream come to fruition, sister.
You're still chasing that?
Hell yes. Now, since we're all acquainted, you have a choice to make. Give up your claim to the reward money, or we break your knees.
Yeah, I'm not going down without a fight. You're making a huge mistake. I hope you know that.
You in the back.
You probably should have, because we're gonna make this hurt.
Right. So, hey, you guys handle this, all right? I'm headed back. Make sure you grab the stuff when you're done.
Yes, ma'am!
You just signed your death warrant.
They've seen us.
Well, this will be easy.
Use melee attack. Don't fall behind.
I don't even need my skull for this one. Need a whole skull, look at that, it's already down. Told you they were making a mistake.
Wasn't sure we had that one. I'd love to find the murderess and rearrange her face, but we'd better get back and report this.
Hey,
Oh, I know where we need to go. Gotta go down into the elevator. Or not, I guess I wasn't supposed to go down here. Also, this part of New LA was really confusing, as you can tell. Alright, I was supposed to go over here. Just took a bit for a 3D model to load in.
Hey.
My mistake.
Welcome back. I'm so relieved you completed that resource collection assignment.
Huh? Sorry, what?
You were working with the murderess on a mission, right?
Kind of.
Well, she just came by and picked up the reward without delivering the goods. She said you'd bring them by. Gave her word on it. I told her that was against regulations, but you know how she is. Anyway, I've been sweating bullets, worried that you might not show.
Alright, here's what you asked for.
Scrawny little...
Pardon?
Nothing. She got us good this time. Us and those idiots she recruited. Next time, let's do a real mission, alright? One with standards. One that has nothing to do with that little princess.
Our mission completed.
Oh, right. She left a message with it, too.
I bet. She just can't resist rubbing my face in it.
It's not for you, Irina. It's for your friend. Stop by anytime. I'm always game for another adventure. Then she asked me to wink, but I don't think so.
You just got yourself the world's worst fan.
Our new party member unlocked, Murderess. The Division Curator and Winged Viper plus is her class, found in the Administrative District. The Murderess's remarkable skills are contrasted by a mysterious focus on money that leads her to betray others without a second thought. Such a reputation means that no operative wants to team up with her if they can help it, and as such, her true ambitions remain unclear. Battle style, the Murderess ruthlessly cuts down foes before they can counterattack. Her unique style is based on the Winged Viper class. And her signature arts, Gravity Lunge and Seventh Edge. Well, with that being said, I think we've done quite a few Affinity quests for now. Let me just take a look at this one. Alright, looks like we can't do that one just yet. Alright, let's go back to the barracks. Alright, let us get one of our teammates back. Let's put Neil back on the team. And in the next episode, we will do Chapter 9. Well, let me save real fast. Now let's make sure we have all the requirements. If we don't, I can finish up whatever remaining requirements off screen. Yep, we can accept this. So with that being said, that'll be the end of this edition of Xenoblade Chronicles X playthrough. If you all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. It will the video see on screen now. Find YouTube and that bell button for more. Consider answering the question down in the link in the description below, and consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month and a subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses such as an ad-free experience. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a perfect day and see you in Chapter 9.